Hey everybody, I hope this has worked. We had to go back to the old setup tonight. I took off and left my uh, laptop at home, so we're going to use this. So hopefully it works anywhere else, but it sure got cold here. Just not moving some more vehicles around because they say it could. A buddy of mine, he likes picking on me. Hi, Mike. Hey, King. He likes picking on me about snow, and he shared a thing saying by the 20th we could end up with a blizzard, and I'm like, I'm not ready. So I went out and moved four more vehicles. Now I just got a bunch of little stuff to pick up here and there. Yeah, and I think we're supposed to get down. Well, supposedly some areas got some snow last night already. Yeah, that's crazy. So, hey, Jeff. Yeah, Mike. I'm not anywhere near ready for that. Okay, let's see what the daily is. Woo, it's going to be cold tonight. We're low tonight. Tomorrow, a high of 42 with snow. Oh boy. Tuesday's high of 45 with rain. Wednesday's 51. Whew, that's not good temps. That's not good at all by any means. Uh, uh, so yeah. Hey Matthew. Yeah, Ken, I'm not. It's last couple of days been interesting. My brown 02 truck is parked until further notice because Jeff, we don't need this stuff. I got too much to pick up in the yard yet. I need a couple of good helpers for a day, and I'd be golden then. But yeah, took my truck to the tire shop because I thought I started noticing wear on those new tires on the brown truck, and yeah, guy come out from under my truck. He says I think he's been doing it for 26 years. He's said he's never seen the idler arm bracket ready to drop out of the piece. So I am no longer going to use a specific company's parts because, yeah, I see why people turn in the snowboats. I see why people turn in the snowbirds during the winter. Evidently, Mike. I mean, they done good in the past, but now all of a sudden they're fighting me on this. So I guess haven't got response back to the last email I sent to them either yet. So yeah, my brown truck needs an entire front end again. Ball joints, inner and outer tie rods, idler arm, pitman arm. The only thing that ain't shot on is wheel bearings. So yeah. Yeah, one way or another, they're trying to get us, yes. But otherwise, yep, went to something we haven't done in a long, long time. Went to a wedding reception last night, which was kind of fun. And Squirrel drove us. She did good. Yeah, my truck's a 4-wheel drive. And yeah, cheap parts that just didn't last. They're trying to blame my truck, of course. But so yeah, Squirrel drove us up there and got Grandma and took us to the wedding reception and wedding or funeral. Well, the way they were handling the cake knife, I thought one of them was going to get hurt before they got the cake cut. They were feeling pretty good. So, oh man, but yeah, Got my, I don't know if I filled anybody in. I can't remember what I did from the last video, but the 400 block is back. The cam bearing bore is fixed. I got to run and get another set of cam bearings local tomorrow, so we can start putting that one back together again for the second time. So that's the other thing. I've been dropping stuff and dragging butt. Not really. You know, bears hibernate during the winter, so I should be going into hibernation, but got too much to do. So yeah, that's yeah. I started putting that motor together last week, and yeah, cam bearing bore issue, and at least it's fixed now. Unfortunately, I got to wash the block again, even though it's supposed to be clean when it came home, but it wasn't. So yeah, it's got to be washed. You know, Mike, that seems to be the consensus with a lot of people I've talked to this weekend. Everybody's just kind of dragging butt, just no energy, no nothing. And from last Thursday to today, I've put on over 1,100 miles this last week. I think I put right at 900 miles on that trailer, or a little give or take. So the trailer did great. The trailer did great. Tires are wearing even. It's looking really, really good. Yeah. It's that time of year. Days are getting shorter, nights are getting longer, and it's just been and the mailboxes are getting overflowed with all this trash paper that's coming right now. I'm going to be glad when this election's over. Holy moly. Well, hopefully we'll be glad this one's over. Now, another one of you guys was a big deer hunter and did care less at the season open this weekend. So, got another one now on the move to Iowa. So it's going to be interesting. Oh, nothing. Yeah, this been crazy. Still haven't found those bolts I was looking for in the last video. I don't know where I put them. I put them in a real good spot. They're not going to be found for a while. More stuff went out. More trash stuff went out the shop, and oh. But otherwise, yep. Mountain Bear's doing pretty good. Squirrel's new ride's doing great on gas, even with a V8 in it. I can't believe that. She's going a heck of a lot farther and not having to beg everybody for gas every week. So, yeah, well, I went to try and replace this thing today because I'm tired of it misspelling and doing whatever it's doing. It's got a cracked screen, so I'm sure the screen's starting to mess with it. And they don't have anything. The first phone they have available is $180. I said, oh, no, I ain't paying that kind of money for a phone. Well, because of the blank blank. Yeah. Well, I tell you, the trip down to Wichita last week and back, I never seen so many coyotes as I did as that trip. Going down on the turnpike, there was a couple people I thought about, well, we should pull over and help them. You know, probably a football length down the road from them, there was a coyote standing. I'm like, yeah, I ain't stopping. I think in total, round trip from Iowa down the Wichita and back, I seen 10 coyotes along the highway. Almost ran over one. Thought I was getting another deer, but it was too low. And nope. So I ain't ever seen that many coyotes on the move. And we got a dead coyote laying on the highway up here by a gal's place. So I don't know what's up with the coyotes. Hey, old man, the temperature sure ain't up. I'll tell you that. It's down to 40 right now. Hey, John. Yeah, Mike, that's true. Yeah, I had to go old school tonight. I had to use the old webcam on the computer tonight. So sorry if it's not as good as what it normally is, but walked out of the house and left the laptop at home. So hopefully this week we'll have the. Well, it's actually going to be a 409 because it's 40 over. Put together and maybe on the stand. I don't know. So, we always know this time of year is coming, and I wanted to be so much more prepared for it, but well, what's left to do? I just got to find I don't know. The 2 gas grills I got out here, I might actually take home and put in the garage, but I got to get the Camaro inside. Get the Camaro inside. That 409, yeah, it'll be up for sale. All my motors are always up for sale. Just trying to get somebody interested in them. So, what I'm trying to finish up is what we started out the year, getting all prepped up and ready to go. Then everything kind of just, and then it got hot. And I've got a guy that is going to be, I'm supposed to get a hold of and see about getting that new heat installed in here and get that hooked up. And I could gain a lot of wall space because this one stands up and down where this one laid down. So I could gain a lot of shop space back again, which would be nice. And then have AC in here for next summer, so we won't have a lull in the temperature may be hot. It'd be nice and cool in here and keep going. So kind of hoping and praying that the racing and the car stuff goes back to normal and everybody starts building and going again. So yeah, because after that we got a 406 oh God, Mike, 406 to do. Then after that we're back to some 350 stuff. But yeah, we just the heat got here, and I'm unfortunately learning the older I get, the heat don't like me. Now this is going to be a small block 409. It's a small block. It's not a big block. It's just happened to be a 40 over 400 block. So, and yeah, I haven't seen a 409 in the salvage yards or anywhere around in a long, long time. Excuse me. Yeah, well, here our Walmarts have dropped the mask mandate and opened up all their doors. They were blaming they were losing business by having it, so it was kind of nice to go in and get insulin today. Hey, Chris. But you got to do something when you get your insulin supplies or anything you got that you buy in bulk. You better open it up and check it, because I got out to the truck and I had to go back in. The box of needles they sold me was missing part of them. So, and they're like, "Oh, we're sorry about that." They got it fixed, but jeepers creepers. And then he tried selling me a $50 box of needles. I'm like, you're just poking yourself to give yourself insulin. You don't need no $50 needle. Well, that's what they're saying around here in the state too. That things are gone. Uh, oh, really? Hey, Sean. Well, heck, maybe I should put my LS headset I got up for sale. uh, Being out here in Iowa, basically the east and west coast gets taken care of before Iowa. Iowa's usually the last ones to get anything. So by the time that everybody else on the east and west coast was tested, and they finally got in here and started testing us, now it seems like we're a hot spot. When in all reality, it's not as bad. Hell, you can't trust anything they put in the news. You can't even trust the polls. I mean, we're not going there, but yeah, I don't know. Well, here they dropped the mask mandate because a lot of people were walking around without them today. Hey, Highwater, how you doing? 65, I'll trade you. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it just. Yeah. Yeah, we're down. What are we right now? I think we're dropping. Let's see. What? Oh yeah, we've already dropped 2 degrees. We're down to 38 now since I started the show. So, and Sean, Monday should be the day. Oh, yeah, the trees here are pretty much. Oh, yeah. I got to get to the video. And the one day I should have taken the camera with me. 2 days ago, I saved our county from burning to the ground. Chris, yeah, you're 5'3". It could either be a head gasket or you got one of the bad sets of heads. Anyway, Friday, I had went up the machine shop, picked up the 400 and come back. And on my way back, I looked off to the right, and we are in a burn bay, and then I see smoke rolling. So I thought, well, I called into our local sheriff's department. I said, you guys got a report of a fire? No, we don't. I said, all right, let me go see where it was. I went and found it. Yep, it was in the middle of a cornfield. And the time that I talked to him, I went across the cornfield, jumped the gravel road, started into that field, started for a farm place, set a straight truck on fire, and they had like 8 fire departments and 10 farmers out there trying to stop that thing, and they got it. Guy that had some cornstalk bales up on the hill, he was worried, and it's just scary on how I see why the wildfires got away from everybody out west, because when the fire started across the road, there was nothing burning in there, and all of a sudden, then out of the middle of nowhere, fire just broke out. Not right offhand, Chris. I can't remember which ones those were that were known to be broke or break. God damn, I can't think of which ones they are. Anyway, yeah, so had quite the excitement. I had all the flashing lights, and I wasn't in trouble. If I would have realized that straight truck was sitting there, that kind of rings a bell, Chris, but I'm not sure. I realized that straight truck was sitting there. I would have tried to figure out how to get it moved, but oh well. The poor guy that lived in the place, I went by after to get you guys video of what burnt. And I seen the guy that lived in the fireplace there, and I told him that was kind of close. And he kind of looked at me. He's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "You didn't realize that fire was about 70 foot away from your grove?" He's like, "What?" Yeah, he was home, and nobody stopped in to bang on his door to check on him or nothing. And I said, "Oh, you better go check that out. You got pretty darn lucky." He's like, "Wow." No, the combine that was being used a week ago did $100,000 fire. And the owner of the combine said, "Well, boys, you should have let it burn a little longer because I'm going to put tires back on and use it again." It's an old Gleaner. And I think the same combine started another field fire. Yeah, that old boy, I don't know. Then our somebody with our local town set the dump on fire, and our fire department was out there fighting that, putting the tree pile out that somebody just couldn't lay there. They had to light it in a burn ban of all things. Yeah, so they had to spread that out. Was putting that out when the fire call came for this one. So yeah, our fire department's had quite the work out here lately. Then when the last Thursday or Wednesday, yeah, I don't remember. Oh, last Wednesday, when I went to get the tires fixed for the trailer, and I'd seen the smoke rolling, and I thought it was kind of close to here. Come to find out, somebody was out in their field with their Tahoe, and every place they stopped, they started a fire in the corn stalks. So yeah, they burned up about 80 acres or so there. So yeah, it's just too dry around here, and it's even crunchy out there now, even though the air's kind of moist and crisp. It's right. I mean, I'm really glad. And when that fire was going, I called my cousin. I said, "Hey, are you hooked to a disc or anything?" He says, "Yeah." He goes, "Where's the fire?" I told him, and he was only 2 miles away. So he come up, and yeah, my cousin, he called me later after everything calmed down, and he goes, "You were right. That fire," he says, "I pulled in there, dropped the field cultivator," and he said, he's the one that stopped the fire going to the house. So, hey, Paul, how you been? Yeah, I wish, in a way, I kind of wish it was wet and soggy here. As if we do get the snowstorm that they're talking, it either better cover the ground or we better get some rain so we don't have to worry about our water pipes in this area freezing. Because right now the ground's too dry. That frost will go 7 foot in the ground. And everybody's water pipes are 3 to 5 foot around here. So that wouldn't be good. Yep, just got a little more cleaning up outside to do, and plus I gotta get the motor build that I started for last week, restarted this week, and start over. And I tell you, between having a warranty issue and a shipping issue, box showed up here with the side blowed out and the end loose and parts missing, and they knew they screwed up. What parts I got I got everything for the 409. I just got to get another set of cam bearings again. Since I had issues with the cam bearings. The guy that delivered the thing I got the other day, he knew he was screwed up because he didn't even bring it up by the shop. He put it on the tailgate of my truck and ran back to the truck and got out of here before I got up here. Hey, Greg. And yeah, parts were missing out of it, and it looked like he drug it behind the truck. So the place has already sent me a new one, so it just delays like that. Everyone's doing pretty good. Grandkids are growing. Excuse me. Hey, Confederate, how you doing? The grandkids are growing, and so the end of last week was shipper issues, warranty issues, breaking parts, and having my first ever cam board issue. Oh, it's just I ended up doing something to, Friday night. I come home and I had some peppermint schnapps in the freezer. I downed a fifth of it. I drank that whole bottle Friday night. I was to the point where I was tired of people talking to, and I tell you, talking to these companies to get my package problem corrected. I was on the phone for an hour and 50 minutes before I got anybody to answer the freaking phone. I was in two different towns. Oh, that was something else, because wife's co-workers thought they would be funny, saying they needed a ride to work. And I come to find out they're already at work, just thought they were having a good old time. So my phone was laying on the console, on speaker. I'm running around trying to find this guy to get him to work when he's already at work. And I went over and kind of ripped him a new one. Yeah, and then I was back to the farm before I got anybody to answer. Yeah. So come Friday night, I was done. I actually slept pretty good Friday night. Oh yeah, they spoke English when they got on there. Yep, John. That's pretty much what it was. Oh, jeez. I was, and I got home and I told Mom Bear, I said, I don't know what's going on with me. I was getting to the point where I couldn't even stand being around myself. And she just looked at me when I started drinking that bottle. It went down, and it went down good. Oh, yeah. I don't remember tossing and turning like I normally do Friday night. It just, oh, I was to the point. And yesterday, when I knew we were going to be gone, I thought, you know what? That's good. The Mom Bear wanted to go do some stuff. I went and got the insulin, and geez, that was almost a fiasco too. But yeah, because when he told me the prices, let me see that receipt, and I said, I ain't paying no $50 for needles. Yes, yeah, that's why, Sean. That I'm going to go to the post office tomorrow. I haven't had a new pillow in years, and now uh my blood sugars wasn't even that bad the next day. I was figured, yeah, all that syrup, yeah, and my blood sugars were actually pretty good. I kind of, I kind of see why my dad did what he did. He was a homemade wine drinker and whatever, but I could see there's comes to a point you're either going to end up beating your head on the wall, or you're just going to sit back, drink it, and forget it. And if I would have had the camera rolling when I had the cam bearing failure, that's when it started last Monday. Oh wow, Confederate, that's a good job. I don't know what my A1C is. I think I'm supposed to go and have it tested, but still not happy with the doctor's office or the hospital after what they did to Squirrel when she went. I just cannot stand wine. I don't care, red wine, white wine, whatever. I'm not a whiner. But, oh, Jesus. I just don't like the wine. My sister, she likes it. But, Oh, knew something had to be up with all the animals on the move lately. He had what he called a junior hone or something. He could actually go in and pick which one to do. And he said the only, and we, once we got it clean, once I got calmed down and looked, you could see right next to the groove in there where the cutter had jumped and left a ridge. And when he measured it right in front of me, so I knew what was going on. The hole started out exactly right dead on. Then as it went further back, it got tight. It went from being exact to 3 to when we got to that ridge, it went to 5 thousandths too small. And then he goes, well, look at the backside. He did that, and that was small and went smaller yet. So maybe that cutter, when it was cutting that at the factory, I said, now how did that get out? He said, well, I've seen it 6 times. He says, I have found 6 blocks, he said, with it being in the machine shop, where they've put a weird size bearing in. Instead of fixing the block, they had bearings at the factory that were different sizes, so they could slap another bearing in, make it work, get it out the door. And it's a 1975 block. And I brought up something that somebody said they forgot. 75 to 79, that's when a lot of the strikes started taking place and the scab workers were going in. And that's when a lot of GM stuff and manufacturing stuff kind of got slapped together. That's where you could find a lot of your mid to late 70 engine blocks. That's when you're going to find your worst core shifts, your malfunctions, was during those years of the strikes and all that. And a couple of you guys, I brought that up, and you're like, oh yeah, we forgot about that. So yeah, I remember the strikes and that, even though I wasn't interested in cars in that, but I can remember all the strikes and all the news coverage about the scab workers going in. And well, oh man, you would have thought I didn't take them serious when they told me I was diabetic. So I haven't stepped on a scale, and I know I've lost weight. I'd like to know how much, but well, if I start having to work on squirrels, I'll find out for you. Yeah, it's amazing what you can find that made it out the door. Red wine vinegar on salad. I don't know. But yeah. Hell, my heaviest, I was 560 pounds. So, and I'm holding out around the 480. Hey, Rodney, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know if Mama Bear will slip in and say hi to us or not. I'm better than what I was this last week. Better than I was this last week. Snowball is still doing good. Now that I changed, we got the new alternator. At first, I was getting a little worried because the alternator wouldn't go up, but it must be broken now because she goes right up to where it's supposed to. I tell you, I got my hands on one of those little jump packs. I like that over my big jump pack by 100 times. It was a little frustrating to learn to use it, but I did what it's supposed to, and it wouldn't go. And then finally, I don't know what I did, but oh, oh, that'd be cruel. Somebody was having a bad day. Oh, oh. See, I try to avoid the drinking because of family history and my diabetes, but Friday night had only been in the freezer since New Year's, maybe before, and I only had maybe a drink or two out of it. And Friday night, I polished that sucker off. I didn't stay up very late Friday night, I'll tell you that. Oh, no. So yeah, I'm trying to get these motors finished up and all these parts used up around here, and figure out where I'm going to store all this stuff. Prefer somebody would buy a bunch of them, but anyway, because I got a project I want to get in before the snow gets going, and we're gonna probably be working on a G body. So like to, well, actually, I want to get my Mama Bear's Camaro in here. So like I said, I'm got to find some. Either got to get it back in the town in the garage, or I got to find a building somewhere that I can rent a space from and just get it in there. Oh, you're driving home now? Okay. I thought you were. I thought you said you were laying around, Mike. And here you're out running around. See how you are? No, Confederate. I'm hoping this week. Uh, I don't know. Nope, the roof hasn't done. Well, there's some boat trailers out there. I'll guarantee you, if they ever got looking inside, they're going to find a pop bottle inside the frame. Hey, they told us to keep our work areas clean. They didn't tell us where to put the stuff. So, yeah, there's some boat trailers out there with some funky stuff riding around in them. Oh, bonfire get inverted, did it? Oh. Yeah, I look back on some of the stuff we did when we were younger. Just, it's amazing we actually lived to be this old. I gotta get another bottle of water. I can't take you guys with me because we're unfortunately on the old one. So, oh, hello, cat. That's a question for you guys out there that got cats. Have you noticed something weird with your cats? My shop cat, our house cat, don't seem to want to stay on the floor anymore. They're always getting up on everything and then making their moves around the room. I don't know what's up with these cats around here, but they're just acting like they don't want to touch the floor anymore. Oh, ooh. Not good, Chris. Not good. Ah. Now this will let me know if Mama Bear's there, because 'tis the season. Yeah. Eggnog. She got me the Southern Comfort kind at home, so I'm going to see how that is later. Let me know if Mama Bear's here. She'll be like, "Hey, I got you some at home. I just stopped and get one." He was there. The one thing about water bottles, they sure have started filling them all the way to the top. There's only a couple things. If I could go back and change in my teens, I would. One thing would be what I was drinking, pop wise, and that, and some of my driving instances I had. But otherwise, yeah, you're right. Kind of makes us who we are now today. I've always liked eggnog. And I can't remember what my dad used to mix with it when we were younger, but I tell you, it is nice having the cornfields going around here now. You can see a lot further, and for being cold outside, it's actually very nice. Now what? Okay, it is. I was gonna say, now who's out here messing around? It is my kids. Yep, it's them. I was gonna say, this is starting to become a Sunday routine. Somebody coming out here messing around while we're here, but that was just my kids. Ooh, that sounds good. Captain Morgan. Woo, yeah. Yeah, our cats really don't want to go with us, but they sure don't want to walk on the floor like a normal cat. Now, they must be cleaning out the Tahoe. Oh, so yeah, it's just. Now I want to get Mama Bear's car done, and well, I got one guy saying he's free of most of this week, so. God, I haven't had a hot apple cider in a long time. Gosh darn, that kind of sounds good too. Somebody asked Mama Bear if she's going to decorate for Halloween. She's nope, nada. Mama Bear and I was talking about that, and that's the thing. It's when Mama Bear starts talking like this, the world's getting screwed up. She's like, "Why do I want to put stuff up that somebody might be finding offensive and come and destroy it?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So yeah, Mama Bear's not going to do any Halloween decorating this year. Well, you kind of see her point. That's well, Squirrel decides she wants to do it. The squirrel can do it. But it's pretty bad when you got to go through and start thinking about the what used to be normal. Now you got to worry if it's going to offend somebody or not. That's not right. And then we wanted to go eat, and a lot of the places, well, the one town had the spike, so they're all scared again. So back to carry out only, which I find is funny because they went back to carry out only, and Walmart opened up their doors. Yeah, okay. I tell you. This year is, I thought I'd seen some crazy years prior. All those other years that were crazy are mild compared to what's going on. Well, that's good you made her out of the woods. It looks like you were having too much fun there, Matt. Too much fun. Cat, really? I want to stop feeding him. Dang, Cat. What are you doing? Before I did the show tonight, I had a couple of brats that I brought out with me. I used the grill out here and grilled them. Oh, they're talking back to me. So has anybody else haven't been? Well, somebody, this old man might have got a heck of a deal on a motor. He's on those. You're right, Chris. You're right. Now where'd they go? Oh. Well, old man, hopefully going to be that small block 409. I didn't get it washed today. I ended up sitting in my chair and taking an afternoon snooze today. Yeah, we're going to be interrupted here. You're right, Chris. Greg, yeah. We're going to be interrupted. Got to have something for the... I'll be right back. Oh. Looks like somebody fell into a lawnmower. He ain't got no damn hair left.
Oh, yeah. Neither does Mason.
Yeah.
Oops.
Where'd you find this old?
Okay, so Scott asked Justin to come over today because he's like, we have stuff for you. Well,
yeah.
We just threw it all.
Oh. Well.
I don't know if it works.
Yeah.
But I figured I didn't know if you use it.
If not, I got a fan that needs a new cord, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we just all dumped it. It was just.
Well, I thought I seen you out there doing something, so.
Yeah. It was just.
It
was like a bunch of glass jars and stuff.
Yeah, I really shut it off. It ain't dead. It's good. I might have a bolt here.
It's pretty cold outside.
Think so? You better watch that because Derek shared a thing with me saying that seems that fits the whole thing. That we could have one that you put. Well, find out if that fits first. One that you put. Which one is it? Yes. I don't know.
24th that party.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. I'm back for a second. Yeah, we've got a lot of strange things and fed or no? See that for a second.
So we replaced that air filter. It still doesn't like to start. So we don't know. We have that adapter.
Yeah, that's all right. Sorry about that. Ah, be interesting how that old thing works. But I got a. And yeah, old man, you asked what was on that. I got the 400 build, and I got a little motor to work on. Guy's got a chainsaw. It's out of warranty. He's got the exact same model that he bought at another place. Bought this one at another place, and this one that he's got here don't have no power. It don't cut like the other one does. So I'm gonna pull the plug out and roll the piston down. I still got a feeling they didn't have gas mixed right and scored the cylinder walls, but so that'll be another work on there. Oh no, Sean. $200 crank polish. What in the world? Your cat shut you down. Oh no. Laser cams was back in the day. Oh man, that's going back there quite a ways. Okay, well, he said somebody messed with that, so, and also found out that the screen was completely plugged. Or the air filter was plugged, so laser cams. I think that was one of the old boys that used to custom grind cams, and I don't remember who bought them out, but when I got back into doing all this stuff again there, Chris, I found out a lot of the old boys I talked to had either retired, died, or were nowhere to be found anymore. So kind of freaked me out because I'm like, it ain't been that. Then I got thinking, oh crap, that's been 12, 14 years ago. And yeah, I found out a lot of the old boys I used to call up and talk cams with are dead and gone. Hell, we're the new old people. So yeah. So, well, Sean, I hope he gets caught up with you because, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. My phone, I said something and that's why I wanted to replace this piece of crap. It told Matt that I was pregnant. I'm like, what? What the? No! I just, I was like, yeah. Got it? Okay.
It's harder than you think.
Oh.
So you have to put your hand up in like the inside of the bumper.
Oh, okay. Well, at least now that ain't going to fall off.
That's for sure.
So you got the kids in the truck?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're crying.
Oh. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, you didn't get any good stuff other than an old iron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and one like kitchen container that like a jar that you can
Oh, speaking of that.
like a jar that you can put sugar in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. I figured we'd run that out, and then I was gonna give you that iron, and I forgot about the license plate. So okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just got that taken care of.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Yep. So what time tomorrow I got to be there?
Well, it says 10 to noon, and normally they'll text me when they're on their way.
Okay. So if I'm at the house, you get a text saying they're on the way. Okay.
You can come down because they come from Storm Lake.
Okay.
Well, no, the last guy came from Sioux City.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah, and I might get a text. They sometimes can narrow it down more, but normally they text me that they're on their way. So yeah, if you stay at the house and then
Okay.
when I text you that they're on their way, you're down there.
Yeah.
Be fine.
Okay.
So.
And
like I said, you can tell them that we haven't had much activity.
I don't have that anymore.
Oh, I'll have Crystal leave hers.
Okay.
So I'll tell her because she went. I don't know where she went. She just said she'd be back. So I don't know if she's gonna go take a shower. Or what.
Yeah, I know she was talking about taking a
So
shower.
I'll text her to leave one at your house.
Yeah, leave it on my computer.
And then if he asks about anything, say we haven't had any activity.
Okay.
And that's so.
All righty.
All right.
Okay. Yep, Matt. Okay. I'm putting a Ultradyne camshaft in there. I don't remember what the custom grind was for that one, but I talked to them and we come up with a grind for that. So sorry. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. My phone has made some very interesting. I'm learning that I got to reread my messages before I send them because yeah, I didn't catch that one the mat the other day, but dang. Lunati's a good one yet. I've had good luck with the ones that we've put in. What the heck is wrong with that? Huh. Must have too much. Huh. Yeah. God, I can't remember the cheapers. The old boy I go through Ultradyne with down there. Well, Ultradyne and bullets together, and God, I got his name around here somewhere, but I'm noticing I'm doing that a lot more too. I'm forgetting names a lot easier than whatever I used to. I know. I know. Yeah, everybody tells me I'm getting old. So yeah, right now Hey Spies. I do have an Iskandarian camshaft out there that I did pull out of a motor that I want to put into one of these. Well, that. Hey, CF. That Iskandarian cam. Yeah, Chris. Oh God, Tim Goolsby. That's it. I knew I'd think of his name. Uh I got a Escadarian cam that I saved out of one of those core motors. I'm going to stick that in one of the 350 builds, or I might stick it in the 406. I don't know yet. Yeah, old Tim down there. He's the one that ground the motor that is running the 377 that I got going on the engine stand. Tim is the one that ground that cam 20 some years ago. And when I brought that up, and he's like, "You still got that?" And I said, "Yeah." You know, they were still. That was when Ultradyne was still their own company before they had to do the big merge there. And yeah, they worked with us, and my buddy got me. I told him I wanted it on a wider lobe separation, and he got it on one, and I did not like that, and we sent it back, and then Tim reground this one and got it, and yeah, so, and Tim's like, yeah, that was one of the something. He told me everything about the camshaft. That was, I gave him all the numbers. He goes, oh yeah, those, uh, so yeah, I just. So actually, you know what? Let me go. I'll go grab that cam. And see what, I can't remember how much left. Where did that? Huh. When I do this. Really? I think I buried that camshaft in the cabinet. Oh, there it is. Right there. Because he kind of made me a similar cam to my 377, but I think he went on a 108 lobe separation. Let's see. Well, that's the. Oh, and I keep forgetting I got to get a set of roller lifters for a trick flow roller cam. I've got a roller cam. That's a 528, 539 lift. It's 2800 to 6300. 292, 296 duration on a. Ooh, that's on a 110 lobe separation. That would be a fun one. Yeah. See if I've ran some Howards. They're okay. Oh, Mike, that was scary. Oh yeah, that 383 my buddies. I think he ended up calling La Naughty and having them custom grind that to clear that, so he wouldn't have to grind on the rods. I've ran Cam Dynamics. I've ran quite a few of those. Got one here that I ran was a 272 272, 454 left on 110 lobe separation. I put that in my blue 4-wheel drive. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Let's see. The cam in my motor, my 377, is a 286, 294 duration, 552, 573 lift with a 110 lobe separation. And I had a lot of fun with that setup. So I guess that other cam is buried, so I don't think I copied that yet. No. So yeah. So right now, yeah, I really liked the Crane cams back when they were originally Crane. Yeah, grinding the rods, yep. Rodney, it just could be about, I guess it just depends on what you want to do. Where'd he go? I seen him. Crower? Yeah, I did at one time. I don't remember what the cam was, but yeah. I was going to say, yeah, I think I have. No idea what it was, so I guess if I can't remember it, I don't know if it impressed me that much or not. uh, yeah. After this year, it's going to be interesting to see what continues to hold up. What did you go through? 3 of, Sean? I missed that. Yeah, my old saying is, it's good stuff comes with a good price, and yeah, and sometimes that's worse than what And that kind of rolls back. How fast and how much do you want to spend to go fast? So, yeah. I hate these new non-glass glasses. I really do. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? You're doing pretty good. A couple of days, that would have been a different answer, but we're doing pretty good now. Things calm down. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to find my numbers, but now I went out trying to find my insulin, and here it was in. Well, Casey, how you doing? Cam Research, never heard of them. I haven't checked my sugars, and I'm just kind of, Mama Bear had made some jello the other night and forgot about it, and I found it and really hit the spot the other night, and I ended up eating the whole bowl of it in one night, and actually felt pretty good. Going down for the count. What the heck's going on, Casey? Ouch, that hurt. Hate that. Sometimes it hurts and sometimes it don't. That's where I thought. I can hear it now. The old man's going to be going, see, I told you that was too sweet. but it's good. Well, hell, Casey, you just come on over. I got a couple of chucks and trees and a log chains. We'll just lay you down, strap you up, and stretch you out. Yeah, I know back issues are not fun at all. Not fun at all. Oh, Jesus. Really? Got my ribs earlier, and now tried breaking my neck. And really? Not a hell of a time here. Really? Oh, come on. Oh, for Pete's sake. Ha! Nope. Ah, those dang gremlins are at it again. I had some needles out here. And somebody moved my needles again. I guess I'll just... I don't know. I'll stop looking. I'll find it. That's what somebody else told me the other night, too. Still haven't found it. Oh, cops. I guess the real question is any of them really what they used to be, but I think Compet's still rate up there pretty good. Oh, clean the shop and I can't find stuff for it. It's just... Oh, Thomas sent me a picture, okay. Ah, somebody was at the races. Cool. That would be a fun place to be right now. A little cold. Oh, that's good, Casey. Chili. Mama Bear's got some homemade chicken noodle soup at home when I get there. Yeah. Mike, I wish you'd quit hiding my stuff. I just get it fine, then you come by and hide it on me. See how you are? Uh-oh, Mama Bear's there. There she is. You better not eat all that chicken noodle soup. I'm really looking forward to that. Mike, we weren't even talking about cranks, rods, glues, or screws. And she showed up finally. Oh. Well, hey there, Ken. How you doing? Hey, don't be telling all my trade secrets there, Mama. Yep. She was enjoying it last night because I rode in the front seat while Squirrel drove, and Mama Bear could pick on me, but I couldn't turn around to get to her. Yeah. Yeah, I got to call the dealership. Our bank kind of goofed. They sent us the title to her old car instead of the dealership. So I got to call them now, and hopefully I don't end up having to make a road trip down there to exchange paperwork. So, but, oh well, we'll do what we got to do. So how's everything going out west there, Ken? Might have somebody lined up to come help work on the roof. Yeah, it's cold and dry here too. It's down to 37 degrees. It's dropped 3 degrees since I started the show tonight. Yeah, Mama Bear, she's tired of working there. Doing good. Yeah, she was picking on me last night. I was kind of caged in and didn't have nowhere to go. Oh. Raining there. Oh, geez, thanks, Mama. No, it gets cold when guys talk. It's always the hot air's coming from the women. Oh, geez, Mike. Oh, I don't know about you two. You guys get ornery. I'll make sure I don't yell at nothing or bang on nothing tonight for you, Ken. I don't want to blow your eardrums out. Actually, since it got cold, I haven't seen the critters running around at night. It's been kind of quiet lately. So, yeah. We got to get Mama Bear out here to... Yeah, you need more socks. You could have electric socks and your feet would still be freezing. Yeah, literally. Once she gets cold, she's cold. Heck, when she took her mom to the doctor's office, they were freaking out because her body temp was low. Mom Bear don't run a normal body temp. Hasn't ever since I've known her. She was like 94.3 or so, and they're freaking out because they're like, "You're too cold." She's like, "I'm always this way." So, all right, Chris, I'll be getting a hold of you, and we'll go from there. No, the last time you tried warming up your feet, you about kicked me, made me blow out of bed. Yeah, I wouldn't. I never thought of it that way, Mike. No. George, I had it. Well, either that or my nerves are just that dead. I don't feel it anymore. I went through all that neuropathy crap, and now about the only thing I notice with my legs and feet are when skin gets dry. I feel the itching, but anything else? Heck, I didn't know I stuck my toe through my sock here last week, and I took my sock off. I'm like, why the hell's my sock all bloody? Here it started cutting through my toe next to my big toe. It healed. It's looking good. So that had me a little worried. But yeah, the string on my sock was cutting into my toe and I didn't even feel it. George, she could be hot. She could be sweating her ass off, sitting in the AC, buried under a foot of comforters, and still say she's cold. she's she's been one. I could build a bomb. I could put a wood stove in. She'd be laying on it, and she'd probably say it was still too cold. Her feet, you probably stick them in the wood burner, bring them out, lay them on your leg or something. She would still freeze you. So, she's like I told her earlier. Out of all the women on the world, on this planet, I had to get the strange one. Hell, I'd probably kill her from a heart attack or get the fake stuff. Well, there's been times that they've taken her pulse and wondered what the hell. Yes, George, she has shocked the doctors with her blood pressure and her body temp, and yeah. See, I told you. She's buried under all that, and you know, I don't know what changed. I notice I'm not enjoying the cold like I used to. I sleep with a fan, and I've actually turned it down almost to the point of turning it off. And that's not me, because I've been having a fan blow on me for, oh crap, since I was a kid. And I noticed today it was like 45 degrees when I was outside moving stuff around, and my hands were already hurting from the cold. I ain't ever had that problem. Maybe that's what she is, Mike. Maybe that's what she is. Maybe she's a zombie. Well, see, she had that Graves' disease, which is a cancer, so, but that didn't help with anything. So that she's just been that way ever since I've known her, and it's hard to believe we're going on 26 years this next year. 26 years. Wow. Yes, and oh, gee, thanks, Mike. Oh, you wait until you get here. You just wait until you get. Wait, that means you're gonna be around Mama Bear. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just yeah. I'll just. Graves' disease. It's a thyroid. Thyroid cancer is what she had, and she's proved the doctor wrong so far. He only told her it was going to buy her 10 years, and she is now heading for year 20. So she's gone twice as long with. She's heading for going twice as long what the doctor gave her. Hey, Caffeine, how you doing? Quit sending this cold air down here. Just ship it back north to Canada. We don't want it down here. I'm not ready for it. I don't want it. I gotta get Mama Bear's Camaro running. I want to get it running without having to hook up the heater for her. Oh. Yeah, she had a growth on it too. And that's when the world went to hell that day, 9/11. She's in there taking radiation pills. The only thing she complained about the radiation pills was she didn't glow green. The doctor looked funny at her. Oh, man. Yeah. Not really sure why this guy only gave her 10 years on hers, but So far, she's proved him wrong. Hey, Garage, how you doing? Not too bad. Hopefully, going to get the build that I tried starting last Monday restarted tomorrow without any problem. Well, no, actually, it'll probably be Tuesday, because once I get done doing what I got to do with the kids' house, I got to run to the city and get some cam bearings so I can put them in the block. So, but I guess before I go do that, I better call the place that I get my stuff from and make sure they got some. That stuff sliding out from under the counter on me. So, yeah, if you guys notice, the stream's a little different tonight. Oh, yes, the honey. We got a place that sells local honey, and I can, oh, that goes down way too good. Oh, yeah. It's amazing what you find at the bottom of those parts washers when you clean them, too. Oh, there's that missing bolt or missing tool or whatever else you find in there. Yeah, I still want to get my parts wash, well, my wash tank moved, but I got to get the roof fixed and trying to get that all worked out now to see if we can get that done. Get the roof fixed and I can do a little more rearranging in here, and then we can have some more fun. Yeah, my Vaporus is still doing good. No, just the kittens. I was going to say, yeah, here we go with critters. No, it's just cats. I need to clean out my sonic tester, put some of that Vaporust in there, and clean a few parts and see how that comes out. Well, that's good to hear, George. See, Mama Bear, you could make it to 80 yet. Yeah, I haven't had a Vaporust around. There's been a few of you I've been talking to. I really wish they'd step up and say, hey, that big companies for big company, that's all it is. After what happened Friday and that, yeah. So yeah, hopefully we'll be starting that. Now, well, if I can't go that way, I got another place I can go to get cam bearings. So I guess the motor build will start Tuesday afternoon, because it's Tuesday morning I'll have a granddaughter. So yeah, that should. Just thinking about things coming up. I need a clone machine. Hey, Mama Bear, do you think you can handle 4 more of me around? Oh. I don't know if I could handle 4 more of me around myself. So did your soup turn out pretty good there, Mama? Must have. She threatened it, said she ate it all. Okay, is this thing working? It just seemed like oh, there's you. He'll know, right? Oh, squirrel's even there eating. Oh, hey, now, squirrel, you better save some for Dad here. Otherwise, I won't take care of your paperwork. Oh, really? Oh, that's a hell of a way. Harbor Freight, if you're not a member, it's like $27 for 2 gallon. No, I, I I finally actually, when I bought that big drum, Sean, I buying it by the barrel like I did there. I finally got the cost down to like 12 or $13 a gallon. All right, squirrel. You better have, you little turkey. See if I take you car shopping again, kid. See if I take you. There, well, we got a treat tonight. We got Mama Bear and we got Squirrel. That's a very... Oh, crap. I better go buy a lottery ticket. I want to say when I was buying that at the Harbor Freight, Sean, I think I was paying like $25 a jug for the big jug. Oh, wait a minute. Squirrel's actually... Mama? What? Squirrel's actually eating your soup? That kid normally don't touch soup. Wow, there might be hope for her yet. Yeah, I'm trying to get stuff put away for the winter. I guess if the roof goes on, that's going to take care of a lot of the stuff sitting outside. Oh, yeah, it's chili that Squirrel won't touch. You know, Squirrel, she's a funny girl, too. She loves onion rings. But if you cook food with onion in it and she sees it, she'll either dig out the onion or she won't eat it. I'm like, Squirrel, but you eat onion rings. 487X heads, yes. Those are a good head to be having redone. Yeah, the 487X heads are, they're a really good head. I got to set that. I'm got to get finished up too. The 487X is a lot of the racers were always grabbing those up because they got the 487X got a little bit bigger intake runner and a little bit better flow than just a plain 487. So, and sometime I think their claim to fame was the 487Xs was used on some Corvette motors. So, yeah, I'd put some money into them. Mike, you strike again. Last time when I went out of state and got a set of heads, yeah. Oh, you guys. I can hear Squirrel now going, oh, geez. She's got her Sirius radio activated, and I tell you, the comedy shows that we found on our radio last night, they were pretty... Yeah, I'm like, wow. Saturday night, Sirius Radio on the comedy channels. Wow, pretty raunchy. The squirrel's over there going, oh my. I'm like, you're driving. Keep your hands on the wheel, kid. So yeah, it's they were bad. Nah. There was nothing bad about it. Uh, hey, squirrel, enjoy it while you can. Because you get old like mom and dad here, it's like, really? I sure missed all the damn memos they sent out about it hurting so bad when you got old. So, so yeah, Squirrel spent most of her day with her mom and dad yesterday, which was kind of nice for once. So yeah. Oh. Oh. I'm glad I said this is not made for kids. Oh, mama. Yeah. So has anybody else got any good projects or anything coming up? I did come across an interesting video watching a dump box trailer be made. That was kind of cool. I figured that stuff was all jigged up, and nope, they just start out on a couple of saw horses and throw it together. Boom, 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 boom. That was quite interesting to see. Nothing was jigged. But they said the guys have been building their trailers for many, many years. Yeah, like I said, my goal is to get these motors wrapped up and either stored or sold, and either get the Camaro in here or get one of the G bodies in here and start having some fun. No. Yeah, you might have got a pretty good score there. He got his hands on a 30 over flat top 350. And luckily the guy's a Mopar guy and he's a Chevy guy, so he got the Chevy. And one other thing I want to do is I want to get that 6.2 out of that Denali here before the weather gets really crappy. So that could go pretty fast though. Yeah, I know Mama Bear's kind of anxious cruise town with no exhaust on, rattled the neighborhood like everybody else does to her. That's another thing too. I'm going to have to get a couple more set of headers. I got to get over my cousins too and get the rest of the one Monte Carlo parts back too. Hopefully the old headers that I had in that car are still there. And then I can figure out which ones I did have in the Monte. I'm actually thinking I ended up running Camaro headers in the Monte Carlo to get it to clear. Get the old brown Monte back together and see if we can get clocked at 180 this time. Oh, man. So hopefully the feed worked good tonight. Yeah, Harbor Freight, what I was paying, well, that was quart bottles, not the gallon jug or 2 gallon. I can't remember. But I did find places online, but you got to look at the description real close. I think Walmart, you could actually order a 5 gallon bucket in. It wasn't too bad. Oh, I now remember who that was. That was the guy down in Texas there. I just remembered that. You know what? We haven't seen him tonight. I hope everything's okay with him. Because I actually haven't heard from him either. That's right. I remember that now, tweet. I want to even see if he's on Facebook. No, he's not there either. Huh, I hope everything's okay. Yeah, that's right. I remember that now. Quit working.